everyone, today's video is for the September 2023 Hella Handmade Creations. If you are new and unaware, Hella Handmade Creations is a monthly indie collaboration featuring many different brands who get together for 1 week to sell some limited edition nail polish and non-nail polish items. As always, I'll have more information down in the description box because it is a whole lot of things to learn about, and we're moving forward. We are moving forward. So before we get into today's video, I got a couple of things to mention, and the first being, if you are new around here, hi, my name is Nicole. It is wonderful to meet you, and thank you very much for clicking on today's video. Do consider hitting subscribe if you enjoy nail polish and lifestyle related content. I upload new videos every single week on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and I also go live every Sunday. If you are in fact a returning subscriber, welcome back. Why are you giving me the death glare? What's going on over there, Storms? Stormy's here too, and she's just looking very angry. So if you're in fact a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you doing? Got Stormy. I got more Twilight merch on. This is actually official Twilight merch, which is a rare occasion for me to be wearing, but I got it. I'm wearing it. How's everyone doing? All the products featured in today's video were sent to me by the brands for the purpose of swatching and reviewing. This video is also sponsored. As always, all thoughts and opinions are my own, and thank you very much to the brands for sending these over. Hella Handmade Creations opens up on the 14th of the month at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time. As always, down in the description box, I will have links to the Hella Handmade Creations website, links to the Hella Handmade Creations social media pages, my social media pages, as well as a link to my blog post on NicoleLovesNails.com, where I host all of my swatch photos, as well as provide a written review. And of course, timestamps are down there as well. Let's just get into this video. First up, we have Bee's Knees Lacquer with Little Bird. Bee's Knees is starting a new theme inspired by the book Belladonna. This one is described as being a white sister polish to Dumicorn with that same green to aqua to blue shifting shimmer. It is priced at $13 for 15 ml and has no cap. Little Bird had a fantastic formula. This is another fairly sheer polish in typical line of all of the Dumicorn siblings. This one is such a sheer white. I really expected it to look very patchy on the nail. I tend to find that happens when you have like a sheer white base. While I would say it's a little bit uneven, the shimmer in here is so strong and so glowy. It is very easy to kind of miss any unevenness in the base itself. This is sheer enough if you have any kind of imperfections on your nails, like I have a couple of bruises, you will be able to see them through the base. I'm going to call this one a likely 3-coater to really build up the shimmer as well as the base. Shimmer does not show any brush strokes. Removal will be very easy. I had no issues with staining, and my photos show Little Bird in 3 coats plus a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Color Spectrum Polish with Collect All Fantasy Balls. Color Spectrum Polish is continuing a Spice Girls theme, and this one is inspired by the Spice Girls Fantasy Ball Lollipops. This one is described as being an orange jelly base with black flakies as well as holographic. It is priced at $12.50 for 13 ml and has a cap of 100 bottles. When I saw the inspiration for this polish, oh my god, I was so excited. I absolutely loved those Spice Girl lollipops. Like, I was obsessed with them. They were delicious, and I love the Spice Girls. Collect All Fantasy Balls had a fantastic formula. Since this one is in a jelly base, you will definitely want to build it up to get the most opacity. You will still have some very obvious visible nailing with this one in 3 coats though. You can kind of see here in this shot that the color that you see in the bottle is like a darker burnt orangey kind of shade, like leaning towards brown. I'm a little bit disappointed that the brown that you see in the bottle is not the brown you get on your nail. Like, it's definitely like orange. Don't get me wrong, I like the orange. I just think I would like the brown more than I like the orange. The base for this is slightly on the thicker side, but overall not too thick to apply. The flakies all spread very evenly and easily without giving off any texture. And again, I do think this one's likely going to be a solid 3-coater, and I did have obvious visible nail line with it. Nothing is going to be overly difficult to remove, but the flakies will make things very messy. And now we have Crystal Knockout with Wasp. Crystal Knockout is continuing their theme inspired by women in control. This one is inspired by Elizabeth Salander from The Girl in the Dragon Tattoo. It is described as being a holographic base with holographic microflakes, a purple blue aurora glow, blue to green iridescent micro shreds, and iridescent pink and magenta micro glitter. It is priced at $12.50 for 15 ml and has no cap. Wasp had a really nice but thicker formula, not so thick that I needed to add any thinner, but it was on the thicker side. This is a very sheer polish, which makes it a bit more versatile. You can either build it up in 3 coats or use it as a topper, which is what you are seeing here. I found this will work well over a variety of bases. Between the glitter and the flakies and the micro shreds, this one does dry down with some texture. 1 coat of top coat seems to smooth everything out really nicely, but I could potentially see this one benefiting from using like a 2nd coat of top coat or a glitter smoothing top coat. This is also next level sparkly. It was very pretty in person. Removal won't be the most difficult thing ever, but I would not recommend scrubbing this one off. Definitely use the soak off method or a peel off base coat. And now we have Music City Beauty with Amethyst. Music City Beauty is continuing their Crystals and Gemstones series. This one is obviously inspired by Amethyst. It is described as being a purple base with pink shimmer and silver holographic flakes. It is priced at $13 for 15 ml and has a cap of 100 bottles. Amethyst is a beautiful jewel toned purple base with a ton of holographic goodness. This one had a fantastic formula. It was just shy of being a 1 coater on me. The pink shimmer gives the polish almost a more metallic-ish look. In my opinion, I do think that the holographic flakies are more the star of the show than the shimmer, but the shimmer is very pretty. I don't see too many people needing more than 2 coats to reach full opacity with this one. You do not get any texture from the holographic flakes, but make sure to wear base coat because this is real pigmented. I did not personally experience any staining with it, but I would definitely, make sure to wear base coat. Nothing in here is going to dry down textured. Removal will be fairly easy. I used a peel off base coat. You could also use the soak off method, but don't scrub this one in because you will scrub all of the pigment into your nails. And the final polish I have to share is by Night Owl Lacquer, and this one is called the Haunting. Night Owl Lacquer is starting a new theme inspired by Bob's Burgers. This one is inspired by a Halloween episode of the show. It is described as being a milky white base with holographic flecks, red, orange, green crystal chameleon flakes, as well as black shreds. It is priced at $13 for 15 ml and has no cap. The Haunting had a fantastic formula. This did have a slightly thicker base, but what I generally come to expect from a polish is more of like a glitter crelly kind of formulation. These big old black shreds that you are seeing do give the polish some texture, behave more like a glitter than a flaky. I used 2 coats of top coat to smooth everything out, and that worked really nicely for me. The polish itself will be a 2 to 3 coater depending on personal preference. If you usually do 3 coats for a white curly base, you're likely going to go in for 3. If you usually do 2, you will be good in 2. If you opt to go in for 3 coats, I would recommend working in thinner coats so you don't add any bulk to your nail with all of the glitters and flakies.
Sass, do you want to be in today's video? You got anything to say?
Hi. Hi, Miss Sassy D. Hi.
Say thanks for watching, everyone. Hi.
This is not the polish you try to scrub off. Definitely use the soak off method or a peel off base coat. Love yourself, love your nails. Do not scrub this one off. Alrighty, so that is everything. What'd you think? Without a doubt, the Night Owl Lacquer is going to be my favorite this month. It is a white glitter crelly. There are shreds in there, and yeah, I'm very predictable. However, the color spectrum polish is also going to make it to my top picks list because I just really like that base color. Again, I do wish it was more brown like it looks in the bottle, but it's still cute on the nail, so I like it. It feels very fall as well, which is the current vibe I'm feeling myself. I'd love to know what everyone else that thought of this release. Are you planning on shopping Hella Handmade Creations? When this video is live, you will be able to see some of the items that are available currently on the Hella Handmade Creations website. There are a ton more items available than just the few that I have shown you all. Before we end today's video, I want to give a very special shout out to my channel members. Besties, just thank y'all so dang much. You guys are truly amazing. Dream team. Just your names are all on the screen right now. Stormy thanks you as well. If you'd like to sign up for my channel memberships, I have a link for that down in the description box. But as always, no pressure to sign up for the channel memberships. So, like the video, comment, share, all the things. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet already. So one more time, Hella Handmade Creations opens up on the 14th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern time for a week-long pre-order. Items are not expected to ship until approximately 4 weeks after the sale period is over. It is similar to PPU in the sense that you gotta wait a little while to get your stuff. It's how the pre-order works. Storms, do you want to help me say bye? Yeah, she's not helping. So just thank you all so very much for watching today's video. I hope everyone has a fantastic week. Happy shopping. And don't forget, when this video goes live, tomorrow will be the Breast Cancer Awareness Box grand opening. Also happening tomorrow, we will be discussing the August book of the month. If you were unaware, I do in fact have a book club here on the channel. August was our very first month. For September, the book of the month is going to be Morning Glory Milking Farm by C.M. Namakasta. I'm probably saying that wrong, but that will be our September book of the month. So if you enjoy smutty romance novels and you really want to be in for quite the tale, feel free to join us over on the book club. Oh, and also if you are somehow under the age of 18 and you are watching this,
you're kind of not invited.
I am sorry, but you are not in fact invited to the book club. It is for adults only. But due to the content of these books, it's going to be adults only. Just sorry. So just thank you all so very much for watching today's video. Have a fantastic weekend and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!